the big map part. As you start the next day, you guys camped outdoors. It was, thankfully nothing happened. The prince, they're kind of hanging, kind of being with them for the day. Is just, just a bit naive, a little unsure of himself. But, feel like if you guys hang out, with them, you could probably get something more out of him. But the next day, you guys were able to arrive at the Goldwarden Mines. And of course, he's not there. There's also the Prince. Karina was there. The Overseer, Ozuma, which was kind of met earlier, which I kind of mistakenly dropped. She is leading efforts at the entrance. Like I said, if there's trapped miners or anything, she's trying to set up like a if any miners are injured, like a little miniature infirmary, just as or getting people together to go in once they have it, so you with the princes are going in first to rescue them. Your goal is to rescue any miners that are in there, as well as dealing with this Oramorax threat, or whatever it could be, according to the, totally, personable and friendly high priest. But as we arrive here, just in front of this massive Mind Track turntable that, fills the junction, a body lies splayed on the rocky ground. Even at a distance, it's clear that the miner died not from falling rubble, but from terrible slashing wounds. And so, come kind of marching, kind of leading forward. The other prince, Kriano, will draw the sword and says, "Come, let us quell whatever misfortunes it is and rescue the good folk." And then just walks and, just silently makes it over here. So you guys could be like a couple squares away. The prince is he's hanging like behind Brig and like kind of in front of Beth. So
stay close, Prince.
Just kind of ready, raise the weapon, and then as you're all there, hitting claw. Oh, you will see it close enough. You can hear. Well, hidden claw. You're the first to hear it, but soon everybody. But Bray, you're like kind of the last one to hear it. And it's this skittering emanating from a nearby tunnel. And let's see. Well, let's see really quick. Okay, 15. Okay, so the only person who could be surprised is Brig. And the princes are, of course, going to be surprised, but they're NPCs. They shriek in horror as coming out from the tunnel, you see these Zavoromaxes, the quote-unquote, of course they're extinct. There's no reason they'd be here. Creatures are there waiting in the corner and ready for some action. And we can roll some initiative. Ooh. With some crits of their own.
What was the warning thing that we had?
It is a weapon of warning if you want to use it. I wanted to use the charm, or you could save it. But in this case, I mean, it's kind of up to you if you guys wanted to use it.
Inspiration.
Yeah. Yep, critspiration. But yeah, if you want to enchant one of your weapons, it can be a weapon of warning for the adventure.
We just have to pick which adventure, or is it just this adventure?
You can pick which one if you feel like it.
I mean, I haven't used it so far, so save it for next time.
Sure, yeah. Like I said, the nice thing about the charm is that you could just be like, I'll just have a backup weapon be the weapon of warning, for the module. So all good. And then did we get everybody? We did. All right, Hidden Claw. You are first.
All right, let's see.
Oh, the tunnels. Oh, let me get into a little bit about the tunnels to give you an idea. I believe the ceiling is 15 feet. I believe the ceiling. I think the lighting there is. Okay. The floors and walls, once smooth walls, have buckled at recent tremors. The patches of rubble, they look like they'd be have some difficulty crossing. You do see a gleaming golden ores when you're going through the mine, but it'll take some time to get it out. There are metal torches set into wall brackets, the main areas. So unfortunately, there is availability for turn it on, but currently it is complete darkness. And there are statues of Anisan royalty. Kind of see dart around here, and what the princess will inform you. But yes, I get that out of the way. Yeah, ceilings are 15 feet high and no light. But Hidden Claw.
Okay. Hidden Claw will charge forward around the corner to face the sounds.
And then you can actually see, a few of them scattered over here.
A little more than I was thinking. Hidden Claw, with his attack, he will envelop them in a cold cone. It will hit all of them except for this guy here.
Okay, so these 4. Okay, so Dex saves. Alright, so the one. We'll start with this one.
While you're doing that, Hidden Claw will continue to make strange gestures with his hands and do it again.
Okay, and then that one's critted, so made it. This one back here, made it. Okay. Oh, that one did make it. So.
Okay, so 4 cold for all of them, and then 8 cold for that last guy.
Well, let's see. Oh, is all. Alright, need to take 4. Alright, so you're gonna do it again?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we'll start same order. Go right there. Oh, failed. That one. Oh, fail. Oh, wow. This one succeeds. No. Second one, they all failed. So 9. Alright, nice. It kind of kind of liking the Awakening Dragon. I was kind of unsure how it would play. Kind of cool.
Yeah, so far I am liking it. Let's see. I'll shift forward, bonus action, give it a punch right into his little badger face.
All right. Punch in. I think an 11 is. Yep, that's good. That's a miss.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk the op attack, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull back.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, it will try to claw you. Nope. Oh, look, it also got preparation. But that's the end. Oh, it is its turn. Oh, cool. It got its reaction back. It's gonna... Now everyone can see, kind of moves in, trying to get at Hidden Claw. Oh, okay. So 2 claws. 21 to get you.
Oh, that will.
Okay, until it's completely can is on the target. Okay, and then it will try to bite you. Nope. All right. That one will pounce on, and we'll just bite on. Oh my gosh! If I DMs could get crit paration, I'd be rolling it. But that's a turn. Brig.
Brig will rage. In case he had been surprised, he'd been surprised no longer because he's that angry. And we'll move forward towards that Aurum Vorax. And we'll swing with 2 very big swings recklessly on the one to the south.
Nice.
Oof.
I
tried, Hidden Claw.
Yeah.
But I try to put on as good a show as possible, so if the prince sees even when you fail, you can put on a good show.
Go ahead, give me a little performance flourish. Let's see.
All right. Oh, just a 4.
Yeah, yeah. That's fine. No, that's what I got. Okay, cool. After that, Shankz.
Alright, Shankz will run this way. Get a beat on this one over here. Both of them look like they've taken some damage, right?
Yeah.
One's that's their bread.
Yes, that's correct.
Alright, let's just go for the southern one. So I will I'll Hunter's Mark it and I'll fire 2 shots.
Okay.
Actually, I won't even bother with the Hunter's Mark, so I am going to short push him.
Alrighty, yes. And yes.
Roll 20 is lagging a little bit. I am going to infuse strike. Bonus action, I'll command skid marks to attack the same one.
Oh, well, I would say after the second shot, how do you finish this one off?
I just get it in like manage to get it like right in the heart.
Nice. Boom.
Alright, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright, skid marks can get to that one. Alright, so skid marks will try to buy that one.
Nice.
Oof, 14.
14 will miss. Close.
Alright, and that's all for us.
Cool. Alright. One in the back will... 25. I think it could reach... Let's look at its speed. Oh, yeah, I could reach. Alright, this one will come out. Trying to claw... Well, first, try to claw... Brig. being reckless and all that. Let's see. 15.
That is a hit.
And then, well, it then it'll just come in and try to bite you. No.
That will miss.
And that's his turn. That one, well, actually, no. Man, I messed it up. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. The little pointer thing. All right. That one. Well, actually, try. I can't remember. I think Hidden Claw got grappled. Can't remember who.
Yes, by the I think the one that got killed.
Yeah, the dead one. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or we'll just say that's what happened. Because then he'll try to claw and try to get you. No. Then tries again. 17, right on the money.
Yep.
Then we'll try to bite you. And oh, look at that. Biting onto the creatures that don't have armor. Or, a more natural armor. Okay. Let's turn that one. 12. 20. Can't go. Will just, I guess, claw, but not grapple. Actually, no. Instead, you see that one in the back starts tunneling into the ground. And there's a little hole, and then you just hear movement that's ever so closer. No. Oh. Okay. All right. And then Nimbus. You can. Little ground. You see the ground underneath the tracks kind of rise a little bit, and then stops as it gets closer. But can't really see. But hey, there's these other creatures right there.
All right. Well, Mr. Nimbus goes flying over and says, "I will deal with these ones," and he will cast a. We'll just do a second level Rhymes Ice. I think I can get those 3 no problem, right?
Yeah. Yep. We'll start with the one closest.
And I'm gonna re-roll, so don't. I'll spend 1 to re-roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Oh, much better. So that'll be a grand total of 17.
Okay. All
On a
right.
failure.
So that one
8
failed. The other one, okay. So only the one that's grappling, that has Brig grabbed, will actually take the full effects. Actually take the full damage at 17. Ooh, barely hanging on to the cold.
And then this is the one that has him grappled?
So this one is grappling Brig.
And this one is grappling Hidden Claw?
I actually think it's this one. I think this one's grappling Hidden Claw. And there's one grabbing earlier, but it died. It's dead. So,
Gotcha.
so
All right.
just this one.
Well, then instead, Mr. Nimbus will then spend the bonus action to fly 10 feet up, not provoking, and will be on the 15-foot ceiling up top and end his turn.
All right. Nice. Beth of the Bray.
You keep putting of the in my name.
I know it sound. I apologize if that's the intent. It just sounds cool. Sorry, in my head.
I'm gonna move up here so I can see them. I'll firebolt the one in the middle.
Okay. Just right on the money.
And then I will stick a spiritual weapon behind that one too and whack it.
Alrighty. That's a hit. And how do you finish this one off?
It gets whacked. Well, it gets pecked in the eye by a spiritual looking raven bird.
Nice. Oh, and then you notice actually, and for the other one, these creatures puff and disappear, almost like, it's kind of weird. It's like these creatures are like summoned, like a summoned animal kind of a thing. But, kind of weird.
Like what I said they would be? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the same but different. Exactly. Plot different. The top of the round, Hidden Claw.
Okay, Hidden Claw will kind of shimmy through the enemies real quick, taking careful aim at the one to the south.
I think that one has you grappled.
Oh, I will stay right there. I will attack the one that is grappling me.
Yes. Oof. Crit paration.
All right. Let's try this again.
That unfortunately it's a miss.
Hey, bonus action. I will try to uppercut this giant badger.
Oh.
No good. Okay, you know what? I will hold position there, and I'm done.
All right. Brig.
Brig will take a mighty swing at the creature to the north. There we go.
Yes. And how do you finish this one off?
I think I'm chopping off the claw that had grabbed a hold of me.
Nice.
That was kind of rude. And then this other one is 10 feet. I'm having to do math real quick. I can move back 20 feet. I can't do this. I move back 20 feet. And then I just charge 30 feet forward because I got 50 feet of movement now. And try to recklessly swing at the other one.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually a miss.
Curses, so I do not get to stomp it with my hooves.
Yeah, so close.
It would have been cool.
No, yeah. Wait,
did I? Yeah.
Beth, that's actually, yeah, that's okay. Let's Brig, and then it's Shankz. There we go.
All right, looks like there's only one left, so I'll just take a couple shots at it. Oof, 10 won't do it, 26 should.
6 will do it.
And then skid marks will run up and try to bite it.
Oh.
I think 14 misses.
14's a miss.
Yeah. All right, and a turn.
All right, and the Thorax just kind of looks over at him. Well, oh yeah, it's grabbing on to Hidden Claw, and then we'll try just going for a bite. And it's on point. But, can't heal. That delicious armor is missing. Before... why is it doing that? Okay. Alright. It's being weird. But the other one... other creature that's been tunneling on the ground... see it come closer... And it just pops out. And it will try to claw on Beth. 24. Okay. So it's got you in the claw, it's got you grappled, and then it'll try to bite you. No. And you have delicious armor. Now it is Nimbus's turn.
Ho ho ho! These ones have popped out of the ground. Nimbus will look and see two of them there. Oh, dang it. 1 second, checking a spell description real quick, see if I can upcast to get 2 at that range. They must be within 30 feet of each other, and they are exactly within 30 feet of each other. Ah ha ha! As I start to unleash from my hand a mental whip that splits into 2 and taps both of their brains.
Oh.
So it'll be cast as a 3rd level in order to target 2 creatures, and we whip it good.
Intelligence saves. Okay. We'll start the one to the north. Intelligence. Yeah, they'll totally get this. Holy crud. Yeah, that's the highest it could do.
Well, it takes half.
Yeah, and to the west. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, okay.
All right. Is anybody grappled?
Yes. Hidden Claw and Beth are grappled.
Well, I believe that Hidden Claw and Bray have that one under Bray have that one under control. So Nimbus will come down here, and he will use his mind to thrust that one away.
It just does it, right? Or is it?
Well, it's just 1 square. I wanted to push him diagonal.
Okay.
He wasn't adjacent to anybody.
Oh, okay. It's like this way.
But he gets a saving throw.
Oh, okay. Let's see. And can't take reactions. Okay.
As I try not to sneeze into the mic.
Oh, yeah. Appreciative. It's a strength saving throw. Okay. No, it just moves back.
It is shoved as I go back up to my Overwatch position and go, ah ha ha! You are welcome, Miss Bray.
Thank you. I'll appreciate it. Well, all right. I'm going to firebolt the one that just got shoved off me.
That's a hoot. And how do you take it out?
Fire strikes it right in its heart, and I say go back to whoever conjured you.
And in a whoosh, it disappears.
And then as a bonus action, I still have that spiritual weapon up there next to Bray and Hidden Claw, so I'm going to try and peck that one's eyes out as well.
Yes, just hitting. Ooh,
And then I
solid.
contemplate to myself, if people are watching this video and paying attention to when I slip in and out of my accent. Anyway, end of turn.
Oh, and then the princes, for him to call this is summoned. What? He seems flabbergasted. This one's like, no, wow, it's so weird that these creatures are summoned like that. Summoned,
Insight check. Maybe it's an action on my next turn, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, of course. Hidden Claw.
Okay, let's turn to this final enemy, hopefully finishing it off. Drive my staff into it with a...
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Yes, let me use my inspiration.
Then it was a hit.
Make this a lightning strike.
And how do you finish this one off?
Despite us being indoors and in the tunnel, there's a booming sound of lightning striking, as if we were outside. But instead, it is the booming of the creature's jaws that lightning uppercut comes from the staff.
Nice. You know, I actually do really like crit on a 20 and like even like a 1. I think that helps, especially if I find it handy in case like oh man, that's a slug. Do you want to use that? You know, when so I should do like that. I actually kind of like the bards thing too. I could use it as a reaction. It's kind of it's kind of cool. All right, so end of turn. You know, combos are done. I guess you guys can do a little insight at the certain princes. Like, oh, that's so. Summon, you say? That's so weird.
And I'm gonna tell Prince Simbon to stay closer to me.
Who doesn't have inspiration?
Bray.
Bray gets disinspiration, which is inspiration.
We learn from our mistakes.
Exactly. Yeah, Shankz, Beth, Hidden Claw. Yeah, you know, the little the prince is kind of seems a little sus as you guys kind of calling out that these creatures are summoned, and he's just like, oh, that's how weird. But
I'm gonna cross my arms and turn to him and say, Your Highness, you're awfully loud and boisterous about some things here. I'm really picking on this other prince, but I don't fully think you're innocent in all this summoned creature stuff. It'd be a whole lot easier if you just came clean. I'd hate for you to accidentally get hurt down here, you know?
That sounds like if I can get an intimidation check on that one. And
Mr. Nimbus would be backing Miss Bray up.
Oh, clearly I'm trying to persuade him to be truthful.
yes, in a very intimidating fashion. Mr. Nimbus, how will you assist with this subtle, aggressive persuasion?
How are you helping, Rob?
Oh, I am crackling lightning from my fingertips right behind her, saying, yes, it would be unfortunate if you had the storm brought upon you for this.
And if I say, and you know, by the glory of the Raven Queen, and make a little hand motion, can I also make this check with guidance?
Sure.
Raven Queen would, you know, persuade you to be honest here. Win it.
Okay. And he goes, I believe it's that high. It is the high priest. The high priest in charge of the whole. You know, I overheard. The high priest has a vendetta against the prince. Yes, that. Yes, Your Highness. It is very unfortunate that I came to this news. That is why I'm so gregarious about making sure it's safe. And I kid, I push you, but I only push you to be the best.
What's the relationship between the two princes again? Were they brothers?
So, I guess as you go, the prince, Simba will tell you that he is a prince, because they have their like little empire, little civilization, and they have different like territory areas, and he's a prince at a different territory, and his territory with him, he kind of comes from, I guess, where like the main empire, like the Empress is at. So, and that's what the Prince of Bud will tell you, that he's from a different one, and he's had the Empress's ear for a long time, but hopefully, his father's been trying to get Simon to kind of puff himself out, so maybe he can impress the Empress, impress the Empress.
Okay, so they're not related. Is Karina related to the king?
No. He's. I mean, they're still royalty, like royalty class, whatnot. But he's not specifically rated to the king.
Gotcha. So he just sort of confessed he thinks the priest is up to some stuff.
Oh, he just said, "Oh, yeah, I'm sure the priest is up. The priest is up to no good." And yeah, kind of, and he's also kind of. He also give me a further insight.
Anyone not have inspiration?
Hidden Claw doesn't.
Now you do.
Thank you.
All right, hidden call, Nimbus, Shankz. Yeah, he clearly knows, way too much for him to kind of be this coy. He's definitely backed into a corner, and he's trying to get himself out.
Your words and your body language do not match, Prince Karina. What are you not letting on?
And he goes, this is okay. And he will confess that it was, although he will say it was mostly the priest that put him up to it. That they came to. He'll say they came to an agreement that that they should, this Prince Simbon, he's not right material, and Prince Karina should be, he should be the top dog amongst the princes and gain more favor with the Empress. So, orchestrate. He will start orchestrating this whole mess, summoning the Aurum Voraxes and the Scorpions. That, it was really a play to, for Prince Simbon to look like an idiot, which is it's kind of working so far, and make himself look good so he gets more favor with the Empress. But he will say, the high priest, really, he was the mastermind of the whole thing. He just told him about it, and he just kind of went along, because.
So is there anything else we have to worry about in these mines, or should we just go back and deal with that high priest?
Well, Prince Simbon will say, we still need to find the miners there. They're still trapped here, and we'll say, for this treachery, we must put the prince arrest, but we still need to rescue the other miners that are here. And then once we do that, then we can, since it confessed to the crimes, we will, send word and have the priest brought in too. But yeah, we'll do that. We must go forward. I feel that more time we waste is less time for our people, our miners. Their lives are in peril.
Yes, let us find these ones before we leave this place. Ha ha ha.
Well, luckily, 3 out of 6 of the tunnels are blocked, so we only have 3 to guess from.
Well, those creatures came from this one, did they not?
They did, but you look back there and there's all this kind of a little bit past it. There's other mines. If you didn't know anybody, it looks like it's blocked off. And if you're like, oh, you know what, a good way to go forward is to go south.
Then let us go south and find these creatures and what is causing it. Ha ha ha.
All right, and then I guess you will, of course, standard party protocol. The not murder one, he's kind of tied up, disarmed, and he's just kind of being walked along by Prince Simbin, to allow you all to go ahead unimpeded. So, all right, and as you all, but before I gotta go forward. To go into the southwest tunnel, you need to get on here and you need to turn on the turntable of the track. And then when you all do that, I would like everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw. Oh, with the exception of Brig, you have more than 2 legs, you get advantage.
Would I need to make it if I am hovering in the air?
No, but we can say yes for dice rolling purposes. All that won't matter.
Critspiration, my goodness.
Critspiration!
For everyone.
Who needs it? Anyone not topped off on inspiration?
I think we all have it now.
Darn. Hate to waste critspiration.
But everyone feels inspired. Fortunately, Shankz, you fall prone. Brig, you're able to turn. Both the princes will fall prone, but they'll get up. It's not really It's just like the whole. It's just like the part of the mind kind of turns to kind of go to south.
So Skid Marks also falls prone, even though he was in the air, because he's a freaking retard. I mean, right.
He's just way too drunk. Yeah, he just kind of flies and then just flops. It's all about growing. And then, yes, you guys are all able to go down. Oh, the south. Oh. But yeah, unfortunately, as you guys are turning, the body that you guys kind of spotted earlier in the box text, it definitely looks like they were killed by the Voraxes from the wounds. But all right, as we go, let me put everybody together. I'll put you. Alright, put you just to the south tunnel. Okay, yeah, mostly. Alright. You guys are going south. This warped cart tracks run down the center of this worked stone tunnel. Here and there, rock slides cover the floor where segments of wall have given way. Openings in the rough hewn caves line the northern wall. And as you guys are moving forward, You all will eventually notice that there are signs of combat and bloodstains along the tunnel. And let's see. And if we gotta kind of move your characters farther along till about like keep going south, or can you guys see yourselves here?
Yeah.
All right, you guys can kind of keep going forward as a group until like, oh, you guys can move forward. There we go. Okay, so you guys move like up about over here. You can see some freshly, newly dug caverns over here. But other than the tunnels, you can kind of move forward. Actually, you can hear actually a creature farther ahead, kind of moving around.
I'll stay back here a little bit and keep an eye on our prince friends.
Alrighty. But I would say, Beth, you can hear it first, but farther ahead you can hear something kind of moving around.
I'll
Kinda
point it out
big.
to them as I pause here with the princes.
So Beth points out that she hears something, or you see
Yes. Here's
Yeah, I'll let you know. I hear something rumbling up there. Quick. If you're like a melee type, run up that way.
And as the melee, as you guys are going to move forward, you see this head poke out of this giant lizard. It kind of peeks its head, looks at all of you, and then just kind of licks its licks a tongue, and then like puts its head, goes back inside the cave.
Mayhaps we can communicate with it. Ha ha ha.
Can I make a nature check to see if
Sure.
It's like a non-hostile creature?
Sure.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
Nice. Okay. It's definitely it looks friendly. I would say it's one of those you look at it. It's like any like a wild creature that probably hung out, with people for probably hung out here for a while. So it just kind of looks at you all. So yeah, you get the feeling it's hungry, but it kind of pokes out again and it kind of licks its lips, and you get the feeling it's hungry.
Do we have any food we can throw to it?
You can. You might have rations, but you can do. I would say Hidden Claw with that nature check. Usually, a lizard like that, you think it eats like rats, like other like small creatures. It would look. It's kind of, as you guys move forward, it kind of starts looking at skid marks a little bit. Just kind of eyeing skid marks.
Shankz started getting behind skid marks and pushing him forward, and skid marks is trying to hold himself back. And skid marks is like 3 times Shanks' size now.
I would say as a group, if you want to spend some time, you could probably maybe look for some small vermin in some of these caverns. Maybe there's something you can give the giant lizard other than skid marks.
Well, I'm pretty good with environmental stuff. I could start looking around, see if I could find any small animals or anything.
Sure.
Can we do as like a survival check?
Yeah, of course.
I'll use my inspiration.
Pretty will do the same.
Awesome.
I'll help out.
Good inspiration.
Yeah. All right. You start like looking around, exploring a little bit some of the other caverns. Able to actually able to get like a good couple of rats and other vermin. Although, funny enough, you do spot like in this cavern, you can see a pair of boots. Only thing visible, and you just kind of see the back wall. It looks like there could be like a body, but you just see just kind of like either the remnants or just the boots that are left. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you guys have enough that you can feed this lounging lizard. And then, yes, you guys are able to bring the food. It enjoys it and just kind of eats, and we'll just kind of, just kind of hang out with you guys. And then let's do a D6 starting with Beth. As 1 and 6 will be, 5 will be like Hidden Claw, but 6 will be like one of the princes. No, that works for Beth. You know what, Mr. Nimbus? Yeah, it's large, so it keeps nuzzling against you.
Oh.
Okay,
Good,
but hidden plot, I guess.
good lizard puppy. I'm just so charismatic. I know. It is all good.
You seem to have made a friend, Mr. Nimbus.
Ah, yes. All the creatures enjoy spending time with Mr. Nimbus.
For some reason, I misunderstood that as you all wanted us to roll a d6, starting with me, Beth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just like, I'll just roll it. Like, oh, all right, you rolled. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's. All good, but yeah, you guys have a.
See anything in these little caves that we just passed?
No, nothing else comes out. Although you guys can give me an investigation check. Those that want to check out the caverns.
I'll use the guidance of the Raven Queen for someone who's going to investigate. Whoever wants to take it, feel free.
I think Shankz should.
Okay, so Shane, yeah, even if you get a 1, those boots that kind of mentioned earlier that were like at the back of the wall, that's actually a prank. As you're kind of paying attention to it, as you're kind of looking more, as you're kind of looking around, the pair of boots are there. It looks like someone like definitely they've they put to work to make it look like someone at the back of the wall of the cavern collapsed on somebody, and the boots are only left like that. They carefully stuck the boots into the rubble. So you found the prank.
So I dig through the rubble. I don't really find anything, just the boots.
Yeah, your boots. You know, you look a little bit closer. You're like, no, that's those boots aren't attached to anything. Someone just did a prank, and I don't think anyone does. Anyone have the like a miner or something background, or I don't think we have any dwarves here. So but yes, other than finding a prank, nothing else in this little area. As you all go forward, there's a small area over here. You notice by near where it looks like a rock slide has happened, blocking that off. There's there's a little corner over here. And as you all get closer, there is a glowing gray stone protruding from the rough ground.
Does it look valuable, like a gem?
Um, Not like a gem, but definitely it's like the stone, but it's usually glowing some kind of magical energy or something.
Nimbus, what do you think this thing is for?
I do not know.
Ah, giant lizard, what do you think this thing is for?
Um, it looks and then it licks your face.
Ah, well then, if the lizard thinks it is good, Mr. Nimbus will grab it and pull it out.
All right, Mr. Nimbus, as you're going to just pull and grab it, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Oh, I did not happen to do the last arm day, but we will see.
Not bad.
You're making way. As you're pulling, you just can't get this thing out. There are picks and other stuff nearby if you want to use that to get advantage.
Brig, would you come over and assist? This seems stuck.
Of course. Where are you, Nimbus?
The rocks over here.
Okay. What? Nimbus will get very angry. Brig will get very angry and try to rip them off the wall.
Okay.
And before he does that, Nimbus will cast a guidance upon Brig and then leave the room.
With the hemming, the hawing, you're able to rip out the stone from the rough ground. And you feel like, man, this definitely is radiating magic. Maybe elemental magic or something.
I'll back up, but Nimbus, you should check it out.
Nimbus will see if he can figure it out. Arcana check.
Sure.
Nimbus will give himself the guidance of Deep Shashalis. Ooh, this is a very powerful magic that is not to do anything with the sea.
That feels accurate. It feels right.
Here, let me see if I can do better. Sorry, I was responding to a text from coworkers.
Here, have the guidance of Deep Shashalis.
Oh, I got the Raven Queen. You hang on to that. I'll guide myself.
Okay.
Exactly the same thing.
Like,
Oh, yes, of course. You don't think it has anything to do with the sea either.
Not sure what this is.
Perhaps we could just take a short rest with it and then all be cursed.
Is that a joke, Nimbus?
Of course.
I mean, really?
Or maybe the giant lizard friend would like to attune to it.
Actually, Nimbus, can you roll me a d20? Do you want high good or low good?
High is always good for Mr. Nimbus.
Okay. Yeah, you offer
it's
it.
one of those nights.
Critpiration. You see that the lizard kind of like looks. It just sort of takes it off your hand. It kind of bites the rock and swallows it.
Well, I think he will be spending an hour with it at least.
Oh. Do I see a tunnel leading out that
Yes, yeah, you do. All the hijinks going on. You're like, oh look, we should probably keep going forward.
way?
We'll have to come back to our lizard friend later. Maybe 2 to 3 days, depending on its metabolism.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll squeeze along. Just but as you look, as you guys are moving ahead through the tunnels, you're not really notice anything. You guys can hear the lizard's tumbling. Kind of, there's like a little rumble, but it just keeps going on. Happy-go-lucky. But here, no, nothing really else going on here. But Hidden Claw, you can see this tunnel goes even further.
My companions, this way.
And let's see what. Okay. As a Hidden Claw, as you are coming closer, you can hear distinct sounds. Sounds of creatures just kind of moving about.
Like this straight line looks about perfect for Brygaeon. I'll try to move aside to allow Brygaeon to come forward.
So Brygaeon has to be close to some of you to be able to see.
Oh, well, you guys could. I think the princes could do is have like a torch or lantern to kind of provide a light. Other than the back corner. And yes, Hidden Claw, as you come to you find yourselves face to face with this. The walls of this chamber are crudely dug and covered with scratches, particularly around seams of glistening ore. There's a half-dozen deep alcoves circle a broad open spaces. 2 bodies lie in the center of this chamber. Unfortunately, okay, well, don't have to worry about that. You can see back. You can see some. You actually see a couple miners that are there. It looks like there's a couple of them in a corner. They're kind of huddled up, and they sort of they see you, and they kind of like give you like the shush motion.
Okay. I quickly turn around to my companions and also give them the quiet shush motion.
Alrighty. And well, if you guys like, you guys can give me a group stealth check.
This is coming with us.
Yeah, they're in tow. The lizard's kind of squeezing through. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You feel like as a party, you can get. You think you get the drop on these creatures. As of course, like anything, they will wake up and like, oh, look, it's time to, they're gonna attack. But oh no, they're surprised first. So, oh my gosh, I had so many crits.
Oh, I get inspiration back. There we go. This is the natural one.
Nice. As we start this with the Den Leader, surprised. Not anymore. We get another one, surprised. Not anymore. Oh, skid marks. Or did you roll that with DOA checks?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that works. Okay. What do you all do?
Oh man, it's pretty tight in there right now. I can get through 10, 20, 25. All right, 30 will get me over here. I guess I'll take a couple shots at this.
Alrighty. Yes to both.
And I'll add it into strike. Oh, nice damage.
Yeah.
And skid marks will come in too, but let's see. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. All right, he can't get over there, so I guess he's just going to dodge as well.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright, hidden call, be right back. Alright. Then we go to Nimbus. Oh, sorry, anything else, Shankz?
Nope, answered.
Cool.
All right, Mr. Nimbus flies in, gauging the situation. How tall is the ceiling?
To the 15th of feet.
Am I feeling 5 right there?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you can get 5.
All right, Mr. Nimbus comes down, and he will do what I created him to do. And he will spend a sorcery point, and he will transmute the Rhymes Binding Ice into Rhymes Binding Lightning. And then he will use his channel divinity and call upon Deep Shashalis to empower his lightning. So this damage roll does not matter, as it is just going to be a 40 points of damage if they fail.
Oh, it's just gonna
As
die no
I
matter
cast
what.
a 4th level slot.
All right, so 40. Okay. Um,
Well, they get a con save.
well, the other one was wounded so badly, even if it succeeds, it'll still kill it a lot. So that is one down at least. Okay, so 40. Let's go with this one. Let's say con save. They have a con. It will not save them as this one goes. All right, this one's turn. Con save. Oh, so close. So dead. Okay, and then 5th one. That one in the back. Oh, barely makes it. Okay. Then a leader, on the other hand, a little bit tougher. It's got a pack with it. Will it help? Not quite. Fails and takes all of it, and is stuck.
The
So-
lightning has caused the buildup of static electricity, that his muscles are frozen, and he cannot move unless he takes action to shake himself free.
Nice.
As a bonus action, Mr. Nimbus will attempt to move him slightly forward in order to get it within range of my melee companions.
All right, strength. It's a little bit strong. Let's see.
He can choose to willingly fail.
It fails. It pulls it forward.
End of Mr. Nimbus' turn as he hangs out by the stalactites.
All right, cool. Surprise anymore. Brig.
Brig will rage, and he gets 25 feet of movement with his rage. 10, 15, 20, 25. He didn't need you to bring him that close. And charges in recklessly with that great axe. Great axe is now great axe. He's got a great sword.
Either way, it's pretty great.
Oop. I mean a tail swipe. In second attack.
Okay, and actually, it's not really quick. And how did the 3 that you took out, Mr. Nimbus? How did they go?
You just saw their skeleton light up for a split second before they have fur, right?
They have fur, but then as in all summoned creatures, they just kind of bloop, 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 they just kind of evaporate.
Well, you see that all their fur sticks out straight like a cat getting stuck in an electrical socket.
All right, and this the den leader. How do you finish off this den leader?
Well, it's all that. I gave it a very close shave, but I just nicked it.
Nice.
A little too bad, but all that hair was a nice target to drive my sword through.
And some shala. Very nice. Anything else?
Oh, that was action, bonus action, all that stuff. Sorry, I'm having to switch. There we go.
All good. All right, I'll switch it over to the Hidden of Claws.
Up to this
Yeah.
guy. Looks like we're pretty much batting up cleaning up at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quickly twirl my staff around my back before spinning it into the creature's head. Hopefully hitting.
Hits.
Alright.
Yes.
Throw a little lightning on that as lightning kind of illuminates the cave back end in blue as sparks fly off from the shot. I'll follow up with another strike, kind of swinging upward.
Alrighty. Ooh, nice. Solid hit, though.
Fortnite's not having
Ooh,
critical
even
hit.
better.
So only for 12, but that's still good damage.
It's good damage.
Bonus action, throw a kick to the head of this thing. Lightning kick, of course.
Of course, it hits. Solid hits.
For 9
Oh,
lightning.
pretty good. Very, very nice round. Bam, bam, bam. It's not doing good. Anything else?
I'll just put my back up against the wall, and I'm done, sir.
All right. Oh, yeah, that went. And I was so surprised. So, Beth.
All right, I think I have enough movement to get next to Skidmark.
Yes.
And I can probably more easily see on the one on the left a firebolt.
That's correct. Unfortunately, it's a miss.
I'm not gonna waste another spell slot just yet. End of turn.
All right. Top of the round. Skid marks and Shankz.
10, 15, 20. All right. That's a good spot. I will go over there. And I will fire 2 shots into the one on the left.
Nice. 2 hits. All right. All right. 10, 14. All right. And how do you finish this one off?
Just 2 shots, like right in the, right in the head. So yeah, that works. And then bonus action, 5, 10, 35. All right. Nah, it's too tight. Skid Marks is gonna try to make it into that alcove over there, but he's gonna swerve to the right as he flies and ram himself into the wall and just dodge.
Okay. Oh, poor Skid marks. Just slam. Just like, oh. Everything kind of shakes for a moment. Cool.
End of turn.
Okay. Alright. And the Nimbus. The Avoromorax Slayer.
Mr. Nimbus comes up and attempts to sliver this one's mind.
Well, let's see. You know, he's got a chance. No. Funny enough, on a dice roll, that would have been make it. But, you know, just... And how does this one finally go?
Oh, this one, it grabs with all those claws its head and just frantically shaking it before it pops.
And pops it does. And then as the miners... oh, they're hidden. I didn't know they were hidden. They're not hidden anymore. They come out and there's much rejoicing that they are safe. Of the 7 miners, you know, well, we found 3 of them. So they're left alive and they are oh so happy and thankful. Even the one miner's mother who looks hurt, but you know that they are very happy that they're gone. And then as you're kind of looking, you guys notice, like, by the way, there's these strange runes on the ground, and you know what? Some of these runes look incredibly similar, Beth, to looking at some of the notes. Like, you saw, like, a partial of one of the runes, and this seems to match perfectly.
We should destroy those runes on the ground. I think they could be what's summoning those creatures here.
should show them to the princes first.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And then the miners will also tell you that, they saw a stranger with long braided hair and colorful robes in the mines before the collapse. The stranger was drawing runes in the cavern where the survivors were hiding.
That sounds like our priest friend, yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like the priest friend. And
Well,
then,
I think we should make sure there are no more runes in this place. To where they just was the stranger just drawing them in this room, or could he have been going other places?
you feel like this would have been the focal point for it. But as we fast forward with the help of Karina kind of confessing to the crimes and implicating the priest, and now you got eyewitnesses and everything. Karina, the other prince, is formally arrested, and the high priest gets arrested. And all they're both arrested, and the prince sounds they're happy. There's rejoicing as finally and then the mines are open so the gold can flow again. But that they're very thankful for your all's assistance with everything, and they not only award you with the, let's see, yep, you get they award you with the adamantine chain shirt as thanks that you get from their special treasure pile, as well as you're given a ring. What kind of ring, you all ask? It is a ring of warmth, and it has
a ring that we need to wait for a few times for it to come out of the other side.
No, not that ring. As this ring of a warmth, that's the other prize that you were given. It has the sunburst symbol of Anissa. And then, so it's got, some kind of cool history. It gives you all as a gift, as well as after some time for everyone's giant lizard friend. As you wait a little bit, finally the stone, the extra stone that comes out, and is happy to kind of give it back to Brig once it finished passing. And after some, this is a stone of controlling earth elementals.
We will have steam cleaned.
Yes, prestidigitated a lot. And Elizabeth was so happy to kind of just put it back in its mouth, kind of hand it to you guys, or just so. Oh, look, and it's brown too. Just, brown like stone. Brown like stone, of course. But that is the conclusion. And hey, this is in a while you came and helped a town that didn't have a festival on. So, well, no, the other one, there wasn't a festival either. So, maybe it feels like no matter what, there's always something going on, festival or not. But that is the end of this module, and
Cool.
thank you all for listening. Have a good one. All right.